So here I am in my bathroom. A great lighting right here by the window, so I had to take it. So this is Sarah, and I'm gonna be vlogging. I'm gonna try to be bringing up the YouTube page and whatnot. So me and Rachel are gonna be going to the Outcry Tour today, which is a worship group, worship night thing that we're going to. And we'll hopefully be videoing it and trying to get things back up and running again. But yeah, so today I went for a little bit of a darker look. I'm really bronzed up here. I don't know why. Today I just felt inspired. But right now I'm trying to decide, do I wear these tiny hoops with my glasses or without my glasses? And I'm kind of thinking without. I think without is better with the high ponytail. But we'll see. If I can't read the lyrics on the big screens at this worship concert, then I'm going to have to pack my glasses with me just in case. But for now, we're going without for the fashion. So now I just have to pack up and wait for Rachel to show up. Ah, Rachel! I love her! What goes better with a black outfit than a black purse? Come on, people. Gotta go for it. All black. You would not believe what I just found in my purse. Yes, this is a real cash US American dollar. Yeah, there it is. You might have never seen it before, but it still exists, and it still is a good form of currency. People will take it. It is called cash. I feel blessed. So I'm still waiting for Rachel, but in the meantime, I thought I would share with you guys the lipstick that I'm actually wearing today. It is NYX Slip Tease Full Color Lip Oil. So it's kind of like a matte lipstick. It's called a lip oil. I don't really know what the difference is with that, but it's really awesome. I wear it to class all the time. It stays on pretty well, and actually when it starts to fade away, the color isn't weird, when you get that like half on, half off. Awkward. Normally it'll just all fade away by itself. So definitely one of those colors that I rely on a lot, and I'll be bringing tonight to the worship concert. I'm on my way to get Rachel. It's really sunny out here and I can't see people. I cannot see. Ah. She is your neighborhood friendly Rachel. Oh, look at her. You ready, girl?
Yeah.
So where are we headed, Rach?
To a concert. I might fall asleep.
Well, concert, worship night. I don't know.
Outcry.
Outcry Tour, baby.
Bethel.
Elevation.
Mosaic.
Vertical Church.
Caine.
Who is she?
A powerhouse from Australia.
Probably anointed. Praise
Amen.
God.
She is anointed.
We are excited, and we didn't have to wait in line.
Hey.
So that's good.
Thanks to my parents.
Gotta love the rents.
Got the plug.
Here we go.
GoPros, iPads, laser pointers, or glow sticks are permitted. Event registration is located outside.
Excuse me.
Are you gonna let me in, bro? I'm a security hazard.
You may not pass. Yeah?
How do you feel about Christian gatherings?
It definitely brings people of all shapes, sizes, demographics, lifestyles together, for sure.
Do you ever feel awkward or...
I am confident 100% of the time.
That is confidence.
Hey,
Doing that in
confident
public,
like
you got confidence. Do you ever feel like people are really cheesy, or do you think that most of the people you meet are pretty genuine?
You look around and you see it's been so long.
I don't know that.
Where they at?
Wow.
I could text my mom.
Look at all these Jesus lovers.
What's up, Outcry? Come on. Let's jump around tonight.
same three questions, and we're going to talk about three questions tonight that were asked in the Garden of Eden are the same three questions that are on the table for us at Outcry tonight. The first thing God wants us to know in Genesis chapter 2, verse 25, just before we step into Genesis chapter 3, the fall of humanity, God says, I want you to know that Adam and Eve were naked and they were unashamed. Adam and Eve were naked and they knew no shame. Have you ever found it fascinating that God would want us to know that there's only one thing He created us to never know what it feels like? He said, I want you to know, before humanity fell, I created you to never know what shame felt like, because Adam and Eve were naked and they knew no shame. So if you were the enemy and you wanted to take out the only thing created in the image of God, which is humanity, you would want to put something on them that they were never designed to bear the burden of. Shame. And that's why there is so much shaming in our culture. With the advent of social media, there's so much calling people out and shaming people publicly. There's so much shame that happens. I mean, I've never known a time when I never knew shame, and most of us are like that. God says about you, you will not believe what the devil says about you. Did God really say? So in every generation, the enemy will try to undermine the authority of God's word so he can get at the character of God. What the enemy is trying to do is undermine the authority of the Word of God and undermine the character of the Word of God, because that's what he did in the garden. He said to Eve, because she said to him, God did say, don't eat of that tree. Because see, you can be in Bible study and church and quote the Bible, but if you don't actually do what it says and believe what God says, you're not going to walk in victory in your life. She says, God really did say. He said, we're going to die if we eat of that tree. And here's the enemy. You will not surely die. You won't die. Marry who you want. Lie on your tax. You won't die. Snort that stuff. You won't die. Sleep around. You won't die. Live a life away from God. You won't die. The enemy still says the same thing. You won't die. Because God doesn't want you to be like Him. See, Eve momentarily forgot who she was, because Eve already was like Him. In whose image was she created? Remember Genesis chapter 1, verse 27, 28. In His image He created them.